It's just another night at Sir, and Scheana and Dayna are down each other's throats. Stay tuned.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
The jam!
Welcome to the Vanderpump Rules After Show. We have a full panel this week. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh my goodness, guys. Episode 2, Season 8. We have so much to talk about this week. Dayna and Scheana are just not getting along right off the bat. I mean, I think we pretty much all predicted this. Brittany and Jax are planning their bachelor/bachelorette party in Miami, which of course doesn't come without drama. Ariana and Lisa get into it tonight. They have a good conversation. We'll talk about that later. And LaLa and James rekindle their friendship. We have so much to talk about, and we are giving out our pumptinis, of course, and we have some news and predictions, so stay tuned. But before all of that, my name is Rivet Soro, and to my left, we have the beautiful Miss Jeroslyn Jovan, who is a Vanderpump Rules fanatic.
I'm addicted to this show, like addicted.
And to her left, the amazing Katie Thompson, who has been pumping from day one.
This applause, like I'm living for it. I need this in my day. Like I need it. Yes. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
And last but certainly not least, oh my goodness, we have Archie J, who is a Tom regular, guys. So if you're ever there, don't be afraid to say hi to Archie.
Yes, with a cocktail in hand, for sure. Oh, yes.
Oh my goodness. So before we get into everything, I want to know everyone's overall thoughts from tonight. Katie?
I mean, I'm just here for it. Anything that Vanderpump happens, I'm just throw it. I want it. I love it. I live for it. I'm happy to be here with all of you guys. I'm so excited to start it off. It's so exciting.
We are so excited. Archie, what did you think about tonight?
I love tonight's episode. It gave me a little bit of drama. It gave me camaraderie. It also gave me mental health awareness. Hello? So I'm ready to dive deep.
Yeah, I'm liking that. Each week they're kind of touching on like deep issues. Last week it was like being sober. This week with mental health. So my this episode, what I feel is Scheana, SMH to Scheana.
Yeah. You know, I completely agree. And speaking of Scheana, we should get into that. Scheana is being a very mean girl this week.
She's being a Stassi.
Is she mean though?
We're
Is she
throwing it back.
mean?
Yes,
She's just
she's
a little
mean.
petty. And listen, I understand pettiness. Mean, I wouldn't say. She's just giving the girl a run for her money.
But like she said to her face, she was like, yeah, I just don't vibe with you.
Yeah.
I am just standing
I
here,
love
girl.
the boldness.
Right.
I love the boldness.
No, don't tell me that.
And the fact that, for us veterans who watch the show knowing, remember how they treated her when she first started?
Yeah.
So to just see her to just passing the torch of mean girlness to the new girl who, low-key, you're just a little jealous because somebody you're feeling isn't feeling you and is kind of feeling her. It's like, and you're the adult in the situation. Like, I feel like us, 30-year-olders who are passing the torch on or just teaching things to people in their 20s. I just feel like we should just represent ourselves in a certain way when talking to someone who's younger and just kind of teaching them the ropes and making them look forward to making it to their 30s. Scheana is like looking like somebody who is not really proud of herself in her life right now and is wishing she was younger and could start over. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing she says is, "Hi, I'm recently divorced, but that doesn't define me."
She says it a few times.
So many times, and it's like, girl, her whole vibe. Every season, I feel like she's gonna like grow up a little and mature, but it's just, we're not getting that. Archie, you really don't think she was being mean?
I think she was being petty. I'm not completely mad at her. She's bringing us what we want to see for television. She's bringing that snarky. She's bringing that pettiness. If you want to call it mean girl, sure, then get the burn book out. But I'm here for it.
Sure. It's kind of like she's wearing her insecurities on her sleeve, but,
Yeah.
we'll give her that.
Especially because she's claiming, like, I just don't vibe with you. No, it's clearly because of the boys. Let's stop fighting over boys, okay? It's 2020. We don't do that anymore.
We don't do that anymore.
Have you never, not vibed with someone? Have you had that experience, though?
yeah.
Can you relate?
Yes, but I don't
Yeah.
tell them. I just act like it. I'm just like, yeah. And then I just
Especially if
move
you
on.
live in LA, you're not supposed to tell them. You're just supposed to just fake it till you make it. Hello.
Yeah, she's starting drama. But I mean, that's what we're watching it for, so okay.
Yeah, I'm
It
here
is.
for that. Now I'm here for.
It is. That's what we're here for. So Max picks up Dayna from work, which Dayna, of course, has to let Scheana know. Max is actually picking me up, so can I go?
But wouldn't you after all of that? I
don't blame her. I don't blame her.
So good.
Yeah.
Petty means petty.
Little face off. And Max tells Dayna that, me and Scheana are friends and she's a cool girl and everything, but he also tells her that, Scheana comes on a little bit too strong, and he tells her a little TMI, in my opinion, like, oh, she took out her birth control, and she's, like, older and, like, ready to, like, settle down, and I'm not. And then, what did you think of that whole encounter?
My thing is, like, her going off of birth control has nothing to do with the guy she's dating and has all to do with the fact that she's literally harvesting her eggs and she can't if she's on birth control. She's not begging for your baby. She's freezing her own for the future.
Yeah.
So, sir, calm down. She's not begging you to impregnate her. That's not what's happening here. Is she annoying and comes on too strong? Yeah. Yeah, but that he needs to understand what's really happening there with them eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Archie?
I feel like what he's doing is he's trying to set himself up for success. He knows that Dayna likes him. He wants to make sure that situation goes off without a hitch. Yes, homegirl's a bit annoying. So I feel like he's taking her situation, for her own reasons, as she is, a woman of a certain age, and like spinning that in his own best interest. Sidebar, I will say I love the Henry, the restaurant that they did have this conversation at. But he was like, he's saying all these things about her, but he's wearing the jewelry.
You wearing the Apple Watch.
The Apple Watch.
That was the best part. It's like, and she won't shut up about how she gifted him.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked him so much, I gave him an Apple Watch. You can't buy the D, honey.
No.
That's not how this works.
And why does he know that she got off birth control?
Well, she's probably telling him
Exactly.
everything.
And buying him an Apple Watch. Like, ladies, just don't be Scheana. I'm sorry.
She also gave it to him on Thanksgiving.
That's
Did
what
you
I
get
was
a
gonna
gift
say.
on Thanksgiving?
I don't...
Well,
She's thankful. She's so thankful. For the D.
maybe it was a Black Friday sale.
Oh.
Maybe. I mean,
know
she
what?
probably...
That's
Yes.
after Thanksgiving, though.
No. People are at Kohl's on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
outside
you're right, you're
for
right.
She
hours.
probably bought it on Thanksgiving and then gave it to him on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
was
She got a deal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Max, especially given that we saw Danica today, who was, I think, just, a new character. Maybe she just had, like, one scene tonight. The suspended assistant manager at Sir.
Yes.
Who says that Max also hooked up with two of her friends on separate occasions. I think Max is gonna play Dayna just like he played Scheana. At the end of the day.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure we're all on the same page.
Can we just point out the fact that Max rhymes with Jax and he is like the new Jax?
Reincarnation.
Hello.
He just needs a chunky sweater.
Yes. I saw an Instagram comment. Thank you for mentioning that. Where there was, Max was like doing his little server thing, and someone replied and said, "Is Max the new Jax?" And Jax replied to that comment and said, "I can never be replaced. There's only one Jax." I died.
Yes.
Oh
Of course.
my God.
Same.
I know. Such a Jax move.
Such a Jax move.
Had to.
Yeah, moving on to the other newcomer, Brett, who's so cute, and Lisa. Yeah. Lisa clearly agrees with us.
Really?
What did she say? She said yes.
You
she
think
said,
so?
She said, "Oh, Brett has this amazing body, so I invited him over to see if he could help me with mine."
Oh my God.
I mean, same girl. Like, I don't blame her.
I love it.
Lisa!
As if she's doing anything but drinking tea and wine on her couch.
And
Like,
playing with her dog.
yeah, like, you're not getting up, girl.
You know?
She looked very dehydrated as she was outside working out with
Laying
him.
on the ball.
No, like she has a true talent with hiring like the most good-looking people in
yeah.
LA. Like everyone, like it's just, and they get more and more gorgeous because they know how to get like the right work done, not overwork themselves. Like LaLa looks
Exactly.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
LaLa looks beautiful.
Amazing. Her
Yeah.
lips are not like they're perfect to me. Her eyebrows, the whatever. You can't hate on the work she got done because it's superb.
It looks great.
Okay.
I agree.
How old is LaLa? Do we know?
Isn't she like 20? She's
She's
not
like
30
28.
yet. Yeah, she's not. She's
Okay.
pushing
Yeah.
30, but not 30
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
Nice. Well, back to Brett, though. He confronts Scheana tonight, and basically, long story short, tells her, like, we're friends and I just want to be on the same page. Which Scheana says, oh, yeah, totally. We're totally on the same page. Like, nothing weird. Haha. Yet, to her confessional, these confessionals, they kill me every week they get better.
Yes.
She's like, oh, clearly he felt something, because why would he have kissed me if he didn't?
Sometimes you just like you have a few shots and you
Yeah.
kiss somebody, and the next morning.
Do you feel something when you do that?
It's no. Like, like sometimes I don't, and then I'm not gonna hit you up again.
Right.
And that's kissing at bars.
So you're a Brett.
Oh, no, I'm not a brat. He's slimy. I wrote down he's slimy. I don't want to be slimy.
Let me just point out.
It's right here.
Slimy, yes.
Yeah.
They work at a bar, okay?
Yes.
Sometimes when the alcohol is flowing, things lead to something, and that person may not feel how, the other person does. We all can see that Scheana, yes, while some are calling her a mean girl, others are saying petty. She's desperate. I think everybody can agree to that one. Lisa even said it.
I don't think she's desperate. I think that she didn't get what she wanted with her first marriage, so she's trying to find that perfect thing, and she thinks she's cool, and she thinks she's one of the guys, so she says this stuff. I relate to Scheana, y'all, and it's a problem in my life, but I do.
No, therapy
so
helps.
I feel every Friday I am there. Every Friday, mental health in here. Yes, but yeah, I just feel like she's looking for like that perfect person.
She is.
So I think and she just needs
she
to
deserves it.
tone it back a little.
Yeah.
Like she's a 10. Like let's make it a 3 with her. Let's just.
There's a way to go about it. is I think
She's
what
not
you're
doing it.
And she
Yeah.
gets the best therapy by watching herself on TV year
But
after
you
year.
No, she
would
doesn't.
think-
No, she doesn't, because she's doing the same
Yeah,
thing.
we're still doing
Repeating
it.
cycle.
It's I'm like the fact that we're seeing her like this after last season with whoever, and the season before that when she was in a whole relationship with the older dude.
Yeah.
Then right before that was the divorce. So it's like we're hoping to see a progression in your love life, but we're only seeing a decline, and it's so sad.
Yeah. I do, Katie, I get what you're saying, though. I think everyone has a little bit of Scheana in them. Maybe it's suppressed, but...
Yeah.
And I relate to her more than... Like, I had a failed marriage, too. I get it, and I get where, how you can sort of feel like you're less than, or, things don't work out, and you kind of just want that, like, fairy tale. I understand that, but like you said, just take it down a notch.
Yeah,
You don't have to do all that extraness. It will come to you. And apparently now she's in some sort of relationship. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram.
Oh yes,
Yeah. Yeah, if you
we
don't
go.
follow Scheana, look her up on Instagram. Yeah, they went on this vacation and everything. So I hope
Good
that
luck,
works
guy.
out for her.
It's probably because she dated outside of the restaurant. Like,
Yes.
y'all
There you
should
go.
try this. Like, don't date who you're working with.
Yes.
It's probably easier.
It's like rule number 1, guys.
Yeah, don't date who you work with. And rule number 2, like, don't be afraid to like take your time in the relationship. Like, don't be. I think she just moves so fast with everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slow down. You have time.
Right.
or she may not feel that way since she's freezing her eggs. Like,
Yeah.
maybe she's
No,
having
I
those
get it.
issues.
Good for her,
you
though,
know?
for freezing her eggs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
Seems painful.
Oh.
Don't take them out. They're supposed to be in there. But I get it.
I get it.
Okay.
All right. Before we move on to our next topic, Archie has something he would like to tell our viewers.
Yes, so hey guys, before we go on to the next topic, we have so much to dive in. We just want to say thank you for making us the ESPN of TV talk, and for us to continue to grow, we could use your help. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube, give us ratings on iTunes, and leave us a comment or 75, because we love those.
Yes, please.
Being a part of the AfterBuzz TV family has meant so much to me personally and everyone up here on this panel, so thank you for continuing to support us in our journey and doing what we love.
Yeah.
We love you guys. Oh. Really, and we go through all the comments. Last week, a lot of you chimed in. Billy Branch, Urca Pie, so many more. Sorry, I can't think off the top of my head, but thank you. We love you. We missed you, and we're so happy that you're engaging in the conversation with us. And we promised you a full panel this week. And look, we're right here.
Here we go.
All of us. So, Brittany and Jax are planning their bachelor/bachelorette party, and the show opens tonight with a boudoir photo shoot. I love boudoir
that.
photo shoots.
Yeah.
I just love Brittany.
I know.
Yeah.
So much.
She's so cute in the little bubbles in the little bathtub.
And she can't be sexy. She's like trying to be sexy and keeps laughing, and I
Yeah.
love it.
Because
Yes.
she's just such a cutie.
Yeah.
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 So while they're planning this bachelorette party and everything, of course, the topic of Carter comes up. Because Brittany says she didn't really invite him to the bachelorette party, but it was just assumed that he was Kristen's +1. Now that they are no longer boyfriend-girlfriend, he doesn't need to be there. So eventually Jax uninvites Carter, which was so awkward. What
really
did you guys
was.
think of that showdown?
Okay, so I will say, first and foremost, I think it's weird that they are having a joint bachelor and bachelorette party.
I was thinking that as well.
But I'm here for the camaraderie. We got to do it for the show.
I think it's because
so
they
much
did
more
it
common
and they
now.
did it in the past. So I feel like it's like for the show's sake, they're like, just do it again. Just
Right,
do it again.
right,
Go ahead
right.
and do it.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm sorry, it's Jax. He's absolutely not having his own bachelor party.
Yeah.
He's not allowed.
It
He's
would
not
go
allowed.
left, but we would like to see it.
And I feel like he didn't even want Brittany to have something by herself. Like he had to be there. Like he's one of those. You know?
Yeah.
But about the guys, I feel like I was totally on Jax's side for this conversation. It needed to be done. His woman was not okay with him even coming. She didn't want that drama. As she said, that she's been dreaming of this day her whole life. So to have that kind of go sour, it just wasn't going to be, I felt like it was going to probably put a damper on the entire relationship as a whole. So if Kristen wants to continue to date this guy, perfectly fine, but let's not potentially have him at my situation where he could ruin the whole energy and the vibe.
Will he be the one to ruin the energy? in
No,
the vibe? Let's
it's
really
Kristen.
be. Okay.
Because I think that
Kristen's dramatics would ruin the vibe, but he would be there.
True.
Which I still think she may ruin the vibe because she's going to be crying.
She's gonna do
with
it
or without him.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. At least let him be there to console her because you already know she's gonna ruin the vibe. She's
Yeah.
gonna start drinking. She's gonna get emotional. She's gonna make everything about her.
She's gonna call him.
fall down maybe.
Maybe they should have said, hey, guys, both of you guys just stay at home.
Yeah, just like figure your stuff
They should-
out.
okay, that's my thing. They should have both got uninvited.
Yeah, I
I
want
think
that.
that what she is like telling everybody that's happening, like we're broken up and I'm sad, is a different thing than what she's telling him. Like
Yeah.
I don't think that she's telling Carter this. I
No.
think that
Right.
she's telling him like I'm sad. I don't want to break up with you. Like we were supposed to have a family and this and that, and that's why he's helping her move and all of this stuff. But then you have the chime-ins from the friends and everything that they think that you should be doing, and it is just a mess and a half.
Right.
It's not easy. Listen, I get it. I feel so much for Kristen because it is hard. You live together. You get so
Right.
used to that person. And
Right.
yes, you vent to your friends and they're like, leave him. Like, he's no good for you. You're so much better than him. Like, don't pay for his this, and that. But at the same time, I don't think she minds, like, helping him out with the rent or, like, giving him her car or whatever.
Exactly.
Because it's like that feeling that he fulfills for her, like, she's so codependent on him.
Yeah.
Right.
And it makes me so sad.
But I think that's how she
'Cause I
is.
get
That's
it.
how she's been with everybody.
Yeah.
Because it's like she couldn't break up with Tom. She didn't. It's
James.
every single
James
one.
is
I
great.
forgot
Oh my
those were
God.
real life relationships.
Yes,
Spitting
real life
on her door and
relationships.
everything. But
Crazy.
yet,
Don't
yeah.
forget the throwbacks. She cheated on him with Jax. Yeah, I just,
I've got
like,
it's so
to
good.
tell this day, to me, that's like the biggest scandal of reality TV. But for me, I just feel like, why aren't you okay with being with a man that doesn't provide for you?
Yeah.
Because he provides in other ways.
Yeah.
So
Right.
if she can
Emotionally.
she can help out, it's like, oh, I love you so much that I want to help
I just
you.
wish she could be confident enough to say that to her friends and say, look,
Right.
the same way she is can tell them, like, your love doesn't work for me. She can say, look, I'm okay with my man not working. His job is to attend to me, to my every need. Anything I ask him to do, anything I want him to do, he does it. He doesn't need to work. He works for me. And they can just shut up about it.
I think their issue is that she has been going to them and being like, I'm sad, and we're
Yep.
broken up.
Exactly.
And then they're
sound
at
like
the
the
party.
TikTok voices.
The B1.
Yeah, amazing.
Oh, yeah.
I get it. I get it from all ends. But then again, it's like, also, Stassi, goes to Bo and says, oh, like, we're done talking about it and everything, but you're still talking about it. Like, let it go.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's not their business, though.
It's not their business, and I at the end of the day, we all have annoying friends. But it's like, it's still your friend. And I feel like time after time, we constantly see them pick on Kristen, tear her down when you know that she's emotionally unstable. So give her some credit and give her, be patient with her in this process of whatever this breakup. We know how her breakups go, like we said with the last ones. So it's like, why are you guys acting surprised that she's drawing out this breakup?
I feel like the best thing for them to do is honestly maybe kind of step back because yes, they're in her ear. They're telling him that he can't come to the party. Just probably step back and let it unfold how it needs to unfold. And then she should probably, like you said, just own what's happening in the relationship because girl, we're watching it on TV.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you're lying to us, but we see what's really going on.
Like, think about it. They're all in happy relationships. How do you think Kristen feels?
Yeah.
Now that she really, literally at this point, she's the only one who is not in a happy relationship.
Yeah.
So it's like, give her some credit. Fall back, guys. Like,
Yeah.
let her go through this process on her own because,
Right.
it's Kristen.
When she's ready, she'll come around.
She will.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. But I do need her to at least come on, put yourself together, girl. You know you shooting. You know you're filming. Like,
Oh, yep. I was thinking the same thing.
Like, she just is like coming on camera like, it's like,
It's so gross.
Better than when she was dressing up to go see Tom to pick up her like cable box, and she had like a V-neck down here, boobs out. She's just saying, "Oh, I'm just here to pick up the cable box." And Tom's like, "What?" And Ariana's sitting on the couch.
Oh my God.
I love Vanderpump Rules so much.
But she was on Watch What Happens Live tonight, looking amazing.
Really
Yes.
good.
Hair,
the
makeup,
she's
glam,
gorgeous.
glowing.
She's gorgeous. Like, she's such a pretty girl. Naturally pretty girl. Pretty face, everything. So, girl, show us that.
Yeah.
When I'm going through a breakup, though,
Oh, yeah. No,
I
I
look
know.
like a naked mole rat. Like, I just like no makeup, crying. Like everything's dark. Like,
Kim
is that
Possible?
it?
Is that the sun?
Yeah, like, oh, my eyes
Yeah,
are
but
burning.
usually when you're going through a breakup, your ex-man isn't like moving your shit for you. Like,
True. But it happens. It
No, I'm not gonna lie.
happens.
We're not gonna all act like we haven't been there.
I was gonna say because I've been there. He helped me move. Like it's happened.
oh.
I have done it.
You haven't had a drawn out breakup?
A drawn-out breakup yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
mean, we can get into that
Yeah,
later.
All right.
We can get into that later. But right now, I have to just mention Jax's Tom Schwartz shirt. Thank you, Jax.
He looks
I
great,
want
though.
one. I will
Yeah.
buy your merch. If
Yeah.
that's what you're selling, I want it.
Yeah, just don't overprice it, but I'll buy it too.
He is married now.
Right.
I know.
Okay.
But like everyone knows. Everyone that watches, they know I have this love for Tom Schwartz. It's not
loves
sexual.
Bubba.
No, right.
He just has
Right.
like this place in my heart.
Yeah.
He is such a beautiful
He's
man.
a pure person.
Yes,
Nice.
he is
Yeah.
very
He's a good
pure.
guy.
It's not sexual, but would you do him?
If he was single.
Okay.
Okay.
But I love Katie.
It's not sexual.
It's not sexual.
It's not sexual, but like,
God.
Yeah.
I mean,
Katie, you can watch.
Yeah, we love you, Katie.
Wow. Vanderpump Rules after dark.
After dark. Anyways, moving on to Ariana and Lisa, who had a sit-down conversation
love
tonight. Yeah, I think this was a long time coming. Ariana's fostered some feelings towards Lisa that we saw, even last year when she was doing interviews, even like after the show was done, she really didn't like how Lisa was talking about and talking to Tom Schwartz and especially, her man, Tom Sandoval. Which do you guys think she was justified in those feelings towards Lisa?
No.
So on tonight's episode, I feel like they reached a point of clarity and a point of growth to where they can carry out their relationship and try to work towards whatever needs to happen in the future. She asked for her job back. Lisa really wasn't feeling that right now. So I feel like them kind of setting the foundation for this new dynamic that they could possibly have. We will see her back behind the bar. I already see that for her happening, but I felt like the conversation was a breakthrough, especially since she was a bit vulnerable and she said that she was suffering from, doubtful feelings, as a lot of people living in the Los Angeles area could probably relate to, as she just feels like she's sitting at home with nothing really fostering.
Right.
Yeah.
one of my things is that, the thought's gone. Oh, let's hope it comes
okay,
back.
girl.
I'm
We have
having
all
it,
been there.
It's been a long night.
Just let's circle back. Yeah,
Just to defend,
circle back.
just to defend Ariana, because I'm not gonna say, even though at first I said no, then I was thinking like, wait, I'm always on my man's side. Like, he could tell me anything about work and I'm on his side. Like, why would they say that to you? Who did that? It's like you're always gonna gun for your man. So I totally get it.
Yep.
It's just that at the same time, she also worked for Lisa. So I didn't like her knowing like she gave only these two the opportunity, no one else. So you should know the level of respect and love that she has for the Toms.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't and you know that she's the boss. She's the boss. So
I got it back.
there you
and
go.
it has to do
There
with
you go.
that.
There you go. There you go.
So the
Hell
thing is that why can no one have a negative opinion or an opinion about Lisa? Because it's like anytime that anybody says anything, she's like, well, you've been talking crap about me, this, and that.
that's
Well, I mean, sometimes though you do stuff that's like I want to talk crap about. Then as somebody who works for you, like like everybody talks bad about their boss. Like it happens. It's a
normal.
thing. So you can't just because it's on TV. You can't then be like, well, you've been talking bad about, like.
That is true.
You've got to be able to have it. And then last year when she was like, oh, it's light, just take it as a joke. Like, you have to hear
that's true.
Ariana's feelings and be like, oh, you know what? Okay, maybe I did, la la la. And she's just very, like, she's queen bee, and I get it, but, like, we got to be able to step down from the throne sometimes and be like.
I think, like, people like the Lisas, and especially out here in LA, the Lisas, like the people who have put you on, they are cutting your checks. They automatically, it's hard for them to ever get checked by the person that they're cutting the check for.
Right.
And they can go home and think about it and know that they're wrong, but they're not going to let you know that.
Yeah.
And it's just across the board. Like I it's hard for me not to find that in this industry. So maybe when she watches this back, she'll be like, you know what, it's right. But I don't see her ever acknowledging someone telling her about herself.
But I do think Lisa at the same time is such a like a motherly figure to all of these kids. Like, she's been with them since they were like, you know, fresh to LA and new. So she really feels like they're all her kids, and she says that all the time, which doesn't give her an excuse to, you know, not admit when she's doing something wrong or disrespecting someone. But I also think Ariana knows that when Lisa's like saying something to Tom, it's not that she doesn't think he's capable or worthy of something. It's just that she has a different relationship with them than maybe like a typical boss would.
True. No, that whole thing was annoying. Just honestly, when she was like, "Oh, that's how I feel," it's like, girl, this is not any bit of your business. Okay, like step back. No.
It was.
Yeah.
Archie?
It was just like festering off of your whole idea that like she is like that mother figure, and I just think if you think about it from a parental standpoint, sometimes when we were children and growing up and our parents would tell us things and they would always reason it with, because I said so. And I feel like Lisa always kind of falls back on that same kind of reasoning in a different way with her children.
Right.
Yeah. I think
that makes sense.
I think in her head, as she takes a shower and washes her body at night, she's like, well, without me, none of y'all would be here.
Right.
So, and I feel like that's more so what it is than anything
That's the energy
else.
I get from her.
Yeah.
Lisa, I will gladly listen to anything you have to say with open arms and ears.
Yeah.
Just putting it out there, okay?
We'll put your red cape on like Ariana did and go in there and talk to her.
But they did. I liked their, the end of their conversation, and they both. So Ariana opened up about her depression, which was huge, which I don't think she's ever really talked about. And then Lisa mentioned that she went through sort of, I don't know if it was depression or maybe grief when her brother died last year.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they were able to have that conversation and really come together.
I wonder who's going to open up to Lisa next week. Last week was LaLa. This week it's like, who's next? It's like she's the therapist of this.
Is it James?
She can come here, Lisa, and we can open up to you.
Because I got a lot of stuff to talk about, girl.
Yes.
Please.
We have a lot going on. And so does LaLa.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. I love her. I love her more and more every week.
Yeah.
I love that, she's on her journey. She's just dying to fix her relationship with James. And, bless her heart. Like, is she being a little bit naive, though? And thinking that,
I love James.
I know you love James.
So, okay, is it weird that I want them to be together?
Yes, that's
weird.
That's
Hey,
very
I don't
weird.
know what to
it's
tell
not
you.
gonna happen.
But
Should
they're
leave.
just so sweet. Like they should just be together.
It's like a brother-sister dynamic.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, wait,
little baby
they've
cakes.
already banged.
No, that we know, but I still never even saw them together.
Oh no, I did. I did.
Like
I don't
feel
know.
like LaLa needs a man that is like a man, because
Okay,
she's
well,
so much a lot of.
Yeah.
women.
She's
got
If you agree, just let me know in the comments so that I cannot feel bad about
Yeah,
myself. Like
someone please let Katie know in the
validate
comments.
me.
Don't agree with this
But I
foolishness.
really do agree that we would possibly want to see James with someone else and not.
Bambi?
But she's so funny and fun, and I love her because there's just not much. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just
what's going on?
She's just like.
Raquel's a sweet girl, though.
staring at-
She's a sweet girl.
tables is like being in a pageant because it's confidence.
That was so great.
It took her so long to say.
She is gorgeous, and I'm sure she kills it in her pageants.
Yes.
But girl,
What was her talent? In pageants they have to have talent.
What was her
What
talent?
was her talent?
Oh my God.
What's
I
her
don't
talent?
know.
Someone please write in the
Linking?
comments if you know what her talent was, please.
yeah.
Oh my God.
In that case, we should all join a pageant.
Yeah. Oh my damn.
The shade. The shade. Now I got talent.
I can't. Oh, okay, but talent. LaLa gave us her new song. What do we think?
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I mean, I low-key, like, we'll have a Vanderpump Rules listening night.
Okay.
Throw on everybody's songs, you know, like a little Scheana, Good as Gold, like a LaLa moment, like we really, it's gold.
Oh my God, they
Yeah.
brought back Good as Gold.
Yeah. So I would forever watch Scheana sing that on a bar.
Yes.
But
On a
yeah,
bar.
I'm here for the music. I love it. It's sometimes good, it's sometimes bad, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to it. So
Yeah.
give it to me.
No, I second that notion. I'm all into all the bad reality TV song spinoffs,
Yes.
like even from Countess Luann. Like Kim Zolciak, Scheana, I'm all into the bad songs. Like, let's go.
Here for it.
So pretty much it's a good, bad reality song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're
Amazing.
like low-key here for it for
Yeah.
the show.
All the way.
We want to see you perform that at Pride on the float.
Yeah, please do.
Yes.
All right, guys, I think it's time to move on to our special segment, our Pump Teeny, which, if you are new here, our Pump Teeny is where we crown who we want to give our Pump Teeny to for the week. Maybe our favorite character, someone who surprised us, maybe we liked their outfit, maybe we hated them. But who would like to go first? Archie?
You go first.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with. I gotta give it up to. We were just talking about her, LaLa.
Yeah.
Because you know why? I'll tell you why. She brought the hair. She brought the looks. She brought the makeup. She brought the conversation. She's bringing, people together. She's more sane, even at the comedy thing. I know we didn't talk about, her act, but, but she's just like an all-around girl at this point. She's not cussing people out, and she's just like that girl next door. I love her.
No, wait. Last week.
Well, okay. Well,
Last week she literally said.
It's not like 2 years ago cussing out.
I know, but she said in the episode, she's like, I don't get in anybody's faces anymore. And then literally in the next scene, she, with the finger, she called it a and I'm like, girl, you just said that you were chill. But I digress.
Let her have the pump teeny, although she doesn't drink.
Give her the virgin Pump Teeny.
Virgin, yes. I'm gonna give mine to Kristen. Because I feel like she just needs a drink with everything that's going on. Like, Sweetie needs a drink and a nap and a bath. Like, just a Lush Bomb something.
Hair,
she
makeup.
needs a minute. Yeah.
Some sage.
Yeah. Palo Santo, just something. So I'm gonna give it to her.
Kristen.
Yeah, Kristen.
Well, on that note, I'm going to give mine to Scheana then. Because she needs it. I would love to sit down with her over a pump teeny and try to talk some sense into her because she is gorgeous. She's so gorgeous. She has a bubbly personality. She has so much to offer, and I don't think she just needs to play herself out for losers that work at Sir and Thompson.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
the other one.
And the other one, Pump.
Pump.
Mine, okay, I'm gonna give out 2. Don't shoot me.
What?
I know, but I just can't decide. Jax, because, he really came in today.
Okay.
And he was like, we need to, make this happen. Are you with him? Are you not? We can hire some movers. And he was wearing a Tom Schwartz shirt, which I mentioned. I love him for that. But I think it was really, grown up of him to pull aside Carter and be like, man, you're not coming to my bachelor party.
Did you say it was grown up of him?
Yeah, because everyone's talking about it behind his back. Like, is he coming? We don't want him to come. And Jax is like,
Man to man is what he said. Man to man.
Mono to mono.
But Jax would be the one to do that because he loves to give bad news.
That's my thing. Is that it's very Jackson to be like,
hey, you can't come.
Can't wait.
Because he did it in a mature way.
He did. We'll at least give you that.
Okay.
And then Dayna, because she had a lot of balls to go up and do her stand-up, and it was actually funny.
Yeah.
And I liked it.
You got to have a lot of just gusto to get up and do stand-up.
To make people laugh, like
my
when
God.
it's just, that's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of
I think she killed it.
So shout out to Dayna.
Yeah. Jeroslyn, I think you have some news for us.
Oh my gosh, we got some news and gossip.
The light change. Oh my
I
god.
was like, whoa.
I love it.
Nothing too crazy, just that, as you all know, for fans of the Real Housewives, Lisa suddenly left Beverly Hills after last season in 2018, but when she recently guest hosted on ET, she was asked if she would come back, and she said, I can never say never about anything. I don't know. It's not what's in my radar right now. So I'm thinking, like, she's not going to completely pass up that check. She's going to make them desire her, want her back, up that check. Because if I have to come take a break from my puppies and ponies and my pumpers to come back on this show to deal with you crazies over here trying to shade me out over a dog.
Yeah.
You better cut the check right. So I think we will see her back on Real Housewives.
She's probably just waiting until the storyline goes her way.
Exactly.
She was like, is this painting me in a bad light?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go,
I'm
but
out.
I'll be back, BRB.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll write her in as like the friend. Like she won't be full cash. She'll get like how they did with
But
Vicky.
they're still gonna cut that check. I'm sure even if her coming as a guest host, she'll be probably getting paid more than somebody who has a full roster.
It's like with the guys. Like, you don't want to make yourself too available. You gotta play a little hard to get, make them want you.
Okay.
So I think that's what she's doing.
Because she did get attacked last season, so I think she's like, look, y'all better get it together. If you want me back, don't pay me as the villain too much.
Okay. Then don't be one, Lisa.
All right. I think it's time for predictions now.
All right. Predictions?
So much coming up in this season.
I'm bad at predictions.
I know.
I'm bad at them.
I'll share my prediction first, though.
Okay.
I predict that Jax and Brittany are going to get married.
Oh my God!
Wow.
I'm like, I really feel that way.
We have a genius among us.
She's on to something.
Oh, that got me.
Oh.
That's good.
I don't know if this is a prediction, but I just can't wait to see Stassi versus Tom Sandoval, because this is a fight we've never seen before.
Yeah, no.
And what
What
are they
could they
fighting
possibly
over?
fight about?
Right.
Exciting.
Well, maybe she's bringing like the old Stassi back, you know?
She said something about him in the
I
book.
miss the old Stassi.
Oh,
There
she
was something
shaded
about him in the book.
Just don't make him cry.
You know what? I have the book. I haven't read it yet,
Oh,
so
well, get
maybe
to
I'll
it.
start tonight.
All
Make
right.
the Foundation Street.
Oh my gosh, he cries every season. I'm like, oh, and he was a baller.
He just needs to let it out,
Yeah.
sweetie. He just
He's one of
needs-
those.
Yeah, he just needs to, you know?
All right, what's your
I predict, I'll make it real quick, that Carter is going to pop up on the strip.
Yes!
Definitely.
See, you got nothing else to do.
Nothing.
I really hope that happens. I love that prediction.
Yeah, I'm here for that too.
I'm gonna like work on my predictions because like in that recap I like
What
stop.
would you love to see happen?
Yeah.
I would. Well, I'm excited to see the Bo Stassi engagement. I'm
Okay,
excited to
yeah.
see that
Oh, yes.
unfold in that whole situation. So, well, spoiler alert: if you don't follow them on Instagram, yikes! I get, but I don't know. That everybody knows that.
Everybody knows.
Everybody
Come on.
knows.
But I am excited to see that because I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I've been looking at her confessional, like, where's your ring? But I'm like, oh, duh.
Yeah.
Love Stassi.
Yeah.
I love it. So we cannot wait for next week. Thank you for joining in. Please comment below. And you can follow me at Rivet Soro on all social media platforms.
At Jeroslyn Diva, Jeroslyn Diva.
I'm at Little Baby Kate. So make sure to tune into my podcast. See you next Tuesday.
Hey, and I'm Archie. Follow me at Archie J Speaks, Jay.
Bye.
Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.